Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome to the Timberborn. Today I'm starting something special from the mods that been recommended to me. Well, exactly one mod exactly. Let's go with the Iron Teeth. We are going to play on, I already selected a map, not the Descent, Delta's Edge. Yeah, this one looks really interesting and I don't think I played this one. At least I don't remember it. I hope I don't have already started a playthrough on this, but I think this will be a good one for what's going on. Anyways, let's go with this one, Delta's Edge. I am of course going to play on hard. I'm not going to customize the difficulty level this time because it should be hard enough already. And as soon as it will load, I will show you what mod we will be using. Okay, let's pause the game, do the usual. I'm going to turn off the fog. Yeah, it looks much nicer. And now let's check the mods. I will be running, yeah, my usual mods as before. And the new one is here. Academics Rainborn. Let's check the settings. Weather mode. Biased. Default. I'm going to leave it on default. Just going to check what's here. Sandstorms are enabled. Yeah. So we will get some sandstorms, rain, max rain. Okay, there's even an acid rain. Oh, I can enable it. Okay. Enable acid. Enable rain events have a growing chance of drawing contaminated water instead of clean water. Oh, okay. I'm not going to turn that on yet. I'm going to leave it on default for now. I never played this with this mod, not even off camera or anything, and I definitely played on this map. But it's fine. I think this will be nice experiment for this. So let's do the basic setup and let's see what the game will throw at us. This should be fun and very different. As you may know, I was saying in many videos before that I would really want the developers to finally add a weather, because there are only droughts and bad tides, and that's it. No weather at all. There are no rain, no sunstorms, no tornadoes or whatnot, and it is very predictable. So this should really, mix the cards or whatever to say it. This should be really interesting. Anyways, so we will have 2 lumberjacks for now, 1 gatherer flank, 1 breeding pod. It doesn't matter in which order I'm putting them. I'm going to prioritize the buildings that we need the most, which will be the pump, of course. So let's put the pump on the, not the, first lumberjack and second lumberjack. Highest priority, then build me a pump. I'm putting the gather flag on the lowest together with the breeding pod. And for sure we need a farm. Let's have it right here. That will be on a slightly higher priority. For now, some kohlrabies, but we want to switch to corn as soon as possible. But we need to start somewhere, so let's do this. So that will be water and then water tanks. This is definitely not ideal. Okay, let's put 4 builders and let me check if I didn't forget about anything. We have a lumberjacks, we have a farm, we have a pump. We will want another pump too. We will have a 1 breeding pod. I'm not going to increase that for some time. And then we will build an inventor and other stuff that we need. Okay, let's go with this. I guess we will be notified when new weather is going to happen on the rain or whatever. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I wasn't even reading through the whole mod, what it does. It just looked awesome. And we have slacking builders, yeah, because we don't have enough logs. That's fine. Let's instead add another lumberjacks. Put them on the highest priority, so we can speed up gathering of logs. Yep, like that. And that pump, yeah, pump was built. Work points will be on the highest. We lost 1 lumberjack, but that's fine. Let's lower our builders to 3. Now we need farm. There will be only one farmer for the start. And let's keep working 18 hours a day. Or you know what? No, I was pondering for a while to go for an achievement of 24-hour work days. Yeah, I definitely played this map. I remember this back here. I'm sorry. I... Oh, I hear the rain. Did you hear that? Oh, rain is here. This is what the game lacks. This. And maybe animals and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. And there should be even the... stuff like when the water starts accumulating like this. Look at that. It's overflowing. Oh, yes. This is awesome. Oh. I will never be able to play the vanilla... vanilla Timberborn anymore after this. Oh, this is awesome. This changes a lot of things. And there, even through the sandstorms, they should be moving some terrain blocks, I think, or something like that. We will see. Maybe the water source will get blocked and stuff like that. Look at that. And build me that tank. Oh, it is even flooded. That's a lot of water. And the rain is gone. Okay, but I really love that. That was awesome. Now we just need some rain catchers. So we can catch the rain and turn it into a water. There is something new. Ah, yeah, it's adding a few more buildings, I think. No, that's not from that mod. I have multiple mods active, so... But this excavation flag is from this mod. With the rain and sandstorms. Okay, maybe I will find something new that I don't know about. We have one unemployed, more lumberjacks. Yeah, we are out of water. We definitely need another pump. That would be best. Okay, we have farm. Let's lower our workers in the as a builders. And we need to be pumping more water. We are at 0 water, really. Did I screw it up that much? Let's build a pump. It's mucho importante. Okay, we have 2 pumps. And we will be adding more storage. But first, let's build that breeding pod. Yeah, breeding pod's running. Farm is running. Storage. Now, the storages. We need storage for kohlrabies. We need storage for the blueberries. Kohlrabies, blueberries. And then we shall add an inventor. At least one. Yeah. Okay, this will be harder to get rid of the bad water for the start, but perfectly doable. But anyways, we will want to build a dam. Yeah, already the route is approaching. I think we will not have enough time to build this. Yeah, it will be... Whoop, that was a lot of misclicks there. This will be a lot of logs. And we are definitely not going to do it before the start of the drought. So let's instead add another pump and more water tanks. Yeah, that's what we need. But we are out of logs. Wait. Oh, I haven't selected these pine trees up here for chopping down. And maybe do not chop all of them this time. Let's leave some there so they can naturally regrow, since I'm so slow this time on building the inventor. Okay, let's do it this way then. They will naturally regrow at least a little bit. Okay, farmer doesn't need to be working there. Let's pause him for a while. We just want to stockpile as much water as possible. Okay, we have one unemployed, but I don't really have anything. No. Another lumberjack we can do. Oh, we have 2 unemployed now. Okay, let's have more lumberjacks then. Okay, we have 3 pumps running. This should be well enough for our beavers. And next thing will be, yeah, we are running low on food. This may get dry. Maybe I planted this way too late. Maybe I will need to restart this game. Because we may lose all of our resources. Or food. Ooh, another storm is here. Okay, let's employ 2 farmers this time and start harvesting. Work boys, highest priority. We don't need builders right now, so let's pause them. Or maybe have only 1 builder. Well, that was a quick shower only. I'm going to lower some of these foresters. These are not even doing anything. We can pause them. Okay, keep harvesting that food. We need it. And let me build another farm. And this one will be set up too. This one will be prioritizing harvesting, and the other one... No, the other one will be harvesting, this one will be planting. That way it's a little bit more efficient. And we will need just 1 beaver in there. Okay, we have some water. I will be adding more water tanks. But the issue is food right now. And this will all drought. But the first drought at least shouldn't be that long. So we very soon need to start working on that dam. Okay, 4 days. That's not bad, but either not good. Because we weren't able to stockpile any food. This may be our shortest playthrough, look at that. Yeah, finish that farmer, it will help with harvesting. I was really slow. That is my bad. Oh, I can... Yeah, I can definitely separate these down here. Maybe I've done it the last time, similarly. Yeah, when I, like, you know, sectioned these areas and irrigated there. Because, you see, this is still green. Not for long, but it is still green. So we can be later planting down here. And we can divert the bad water from the area. But we, of course, need more logs. Anyways, we should survive these 3 days. We may go through all of our blueberries. And we don't have any signs. Okay, I will keep this inventory on the highest priority or high priority. So it will run always. You, sir, don't need to be working. There is nothing to chop down. Yeah, we will be building dams down here. Now we dried out. So maybe do not build these dams. No, build them too. Or you know what? Don't build this. Screw that. We are not building it. What we are going to do is build the dams here. Well, I would like to have a levees here, but we don't have an access to levees yet. So what I have in mind is something like this. To hold at least some water down here. And when we have access to platforms and other stuff, we can just build bridges across these little islands. So that will be our survival tactic. If we survive, of course, this first round, because I screwed up big. Really big. Let's blast it on 30 speed to get through it. And we really need to be working on these dams. And we need 1 lumber mill. Okay, drought is over. Let's unpause the pumps. Farmers, I will keep all 4 farmers currently running, so they can plant very quickly all the crops. And we will plant even a little bit more. And what's next? This one tree is in our way, so to get here, but I don't really want to destroy it. It's still a tree that we need. And we need to unlock the forester. That's 30 science. It's good enough. We can plant trees down here. I think that will be good enough. And we need planks first. So industrial lumber mill here. And for power we will use just this large power wheel. We will for sure struggle with some logs for now, but hopefully that will improve. Okay, we are out of food. They're just running on the blueberries solely. And here, you know what? Yeah, let's remove this one tree. It's in our way. I need to build that path so I can get more lumberjacks on the other side. You see? Like this. We will get here, we will get that gatherer's flag running, and we will have access to these oaks. So we are going to chop them down. Let's keep only like 2 here, so they will spread out. Highest priority here and here. And another storm is incoming. Oh yeah, it's raining. It's raining, man. Well, it's raining water this time. No men involved, only beavers. Oh, that was a very quick shower. I like it. I really like it. It makes the game more alive, to feel more alive. What is missing now is really the animals, because there are no animals around except for us, the beavers. Maybe some sheep, some goats, birds, whatever. That would be nice addition, really. Maybe at some point. Alright, more lumberjacks, please. Do we have any builders? Yes, one. One poor beaver. Water tanks are full, so let's keep running only one pump. This gatherer, let's pause it because we have nothing to gather. And we are going to add more builders to speed things up. Farmers, we can lower that amount too, especially when they are waiting for the crops to grow. And instead we can have more lumberjacks and more builders, because there is a lot of stuff that we need to build. I think we will not have enough resources to build these dams. Ooh, another storm. So I'm going to prioritize lumber mill, power wheel, and then forester. I hope it can rain through the drought too. That would be nice. And a little bit longer rains maybe for a couple of days. Let me check the settings again. I'm not going to change it. I'm just curious because I was not really reading. Oh, min rain intensity over 30 plus is a heavy storm. Ah, okay. So okay, I'm going to change it after all. Let's increase max rain intensity to like 35. That should be, as they said, 30 plus is a heavy storm. Okay. No weather before cycle. Weather stays disabled until your colony reaches this cycle 1. Ah, okay. Rain coverage. Percentage of map tiles sampled each tick. Higher means more total water on the map and more per tick compute. Combined with intensity, this is what controls the volume per storm. Okay, let's keep it that. Min rain duration. 5 hours max rain durations. It should definitely last maximum. Let's go for like even 24 hours. Yeah, let's make it harder, probably on us. But that's more realistic, I would say. Min days between the rain, 1, max is 4. That's fine. Heavy rain radius, what's this? Upper cap, okay. Inside the road core fraction, whatever. Ah, some storms are local and some are going across the whole map. Alright. Acid rain is turned off. Flood tolerance. Okay, that's when the buildings start getting like the flood warning. We can really make a swamp right now with a lot of rain. And build our houses on the platforms and stuff like that to, you know, stop flooding. Very interesting. This should really bring the map alive and the whole game as it is. And we have an industrial lumber mill built, but we need our power wheel to be constructed too. And we have a lot of food here that needs to be harvested, so I'm going to increase our number of farmers. And prioritize harvesting. Because anyways, in 2 days there will be a drought and all of this will dry out again. So let's harvest everything and put it into a storage. Alright, 4 farmers. Working over the builders to 2. We have plenty of lumberjacks to devour those trees. These are being replenished in the meantime. I'm going to give them a break for a couple more days. And down here this lumberjack pause him too. We have 1 unemployed. Let's turn those pumps. Turn on, I mean. We have 30 logs. We have a power. Let's start making some planks. We need at least 10. Oh, no, 7 to start planting trees. 2. And to get kohlrabies running, ooh, we will need a metal blocks. Okay, so should rush metal production to get to the food factory and to start growing corn. We can do cassavas, technically, but the corn would be much better. I don't need to unlock ferment, on the other hand. I'll think about it. And until I decide, or after I decide, maybe it will be already too late. You never know. And these trees here needs to be chopped down. There's most of them. 4 days again, okay. So we can get more to these dams. We need to construct them all. We're gonna build them all. Timberborn, not Pokemon. Timberborn. They're still harvesting these kohlrabies here. Okay, gather flag. Don't need to be working. Let's pose 1 of the lumberjacks there. Pumps can be turned off. So let's add another builder. And we have enough planks, so let's finish the forester. And then you can be working on these dams. And let's put 1 lumberjack down here. For chopping down these, some these birches down there. Alright, we are much better prepared this time. We are definitely not ready for a bad tide. Let's unlock the levee. And for the next bad tide, when it will be going to happen, we will just build some levees here to block it going inside. And I think we don't really need dams everywhere. No, I shouldn't have built this from the dams. That should be levees. And back here, it will be overflowing for sure, but screw that. Let's put the levees here too. Because I want to hold water inside. Maybe it will not even be overflowing. Yeah, let's replace them with levees. And they are cheaper. There are 12 for each. 12 logs. Compared with 20 for the dams. So yeah, let's build the levees here. This one dam here doesn't matter. Because it is anyways in a corner. No water will get through it. And this will be working as an inlet for water. And the water is gone. Okay, at least we have almost 200 kohlrabi, so we are perfectly fine. And here you can collect those blueberries. 1 lumberjack here running, even if he's stopped right now. But we are making some planks. And I think we should stop right now making planks. The forester is built. So we will be planting some pine trees here. That's good for the start. And we will be chopping down all of that. That's definitely not enough trees, but we need to start somewhere. And I would like to unlock very quickly the fluid dump, but we need more signs for it. This one inventory is not pulling it off. Let's pause the farmers. They have nothing to do. Instead, add another inventor. Forster can be paused right now too, as he has nothing to plant anyways. Okay, so we will have our little mini dam built, hopefully for the next season. I'm going to blast it on 30 speed for a while. And we need to prepare for longer droughts and bad tides very soon. Okay, droughts over. Turn on pumps, very important. You have nothing to do here, so let it be. Turn on Forester. Storms incoming, great. Why the water is not coming through here? Ah, it is... Ooh, I increased the intensity, so look at that. We are being hit with a big storm. And it is traveling across the map. That's really nice. I really like it. The water here, I was going to say, is not really going through this. It is not deep enough, so we may to add dams here. And then I will need to probably destroy them when the bad tide would happen. Because right now, this area is not getting enough water. Yeah, we definitely need to direct that water more. What we could do is to build valves, but those are require metal, so floodgates it is, but we don't have science for it. Oh, I paused the farmers. Damn it, they need to be running. Okay, that was a big mistake. We are going to lower our builders down to 1 for now. These gatherers, stop that. Only 2 pumps running. 1 lumberjack is working. Okay. But I would really like to, yeah, we can have at least 2 builders. We have resources to build this. It's just quite far away and our builders need to walk quite a bit of distance. And another drought is approaching very quickly. Yep, this is on hard difficulty, so it will be hard. 3 days. Those kohlrabies will be barely ready to harvest when the drought hit us. And this is not even ready. I was hoping that it will be ready already. Ready already! By the time of another drought. But apparently not. But the main issue will be the bad tide, because it will kill our blueberries and other stuff. That will be the bad thing. And it will go from this side and this side. We can block it off here, but it will be much easier and better with with floodgates. Ooh, we ran out of kohlrabies. This ain't good. That's definitely not good. You need to keep planting those trees. Okay, maybe 1 pump is enough now. So I guess this time the drought will be a bit longer, unfortunately. Maybe not. I think we are not making those levies in time. Let's go turbo speed. The beginnings are always hard. Always. Kohlrabies needs... Okay, some of them will be... Yeah, they will be ready today. So all the farmers are prioritizing just harvesting, no planting. So that's good, because there's no point of planting them when they will die out very quickly. 7 days, okay, so that's 3 days longer. Okay, and the dam, all of them were built. Now we just need to redirect the water inside. Maybe instead of these dams, we can build levees here. They will overflow. But in the case of a bad tide, we can just get rid of them. Yeah, let's build levees there. When we will get some logs, you know? Okay, farmers are still harvesting the food. Some kohlrabies are still down here. Yeah, but this will dry out very quickly. Yep, and it's gone. There are still plenty of trees around, but we just need to get to them. Okay, that's built, so we should push more water here inside. It will highly probably overflow, and we can unlock now a floodgate. So stop building this. Let's add a floodgate here so I can regulate it better. Okay, one more day. I'll keep the farmers running. It's just a last day anyways. At least I will not forget to turn them back on. Okay, drought over. Turn on the pumps. This lumberjack turn off. We don't really have any logs or trees to be chopped down right now. Okay. Food is being planted. Let's plant everywhere where is a little bit green, even between these blueberry bushes. Let's trying to maximize that. I mean, maximize the harvest. Okay, these trees still need a couple more days, and really nothing else to chop down. There are trees here in this middle island, but we can't reach it right now. Yeah, so this will not be built. We will not be able to proceed. Damn it. You know what? Let's chop down the rest of these oaks here. Screw it. There is one more that will be growing there. The storm is coming! Oh, it's even making this river with the bad water overflow. Alright, we chopped down that one oak, so hopefully we will get that floodgate to be built. Oh, bad tide is approaching. That is really bad. We are out of logs. So I will not be able to block this. Maybe we will not need to, because if I drop this down, everything should go out. But let's close it right now. We have a room for like one levy. Well, room, I mean the resources. So let's build one here. Okay, so that's filled up completely. Now lower the floodgates. Unfortunately, it is draining even water out of the lake. Yeah, we definitely need floodgates here. That's what needs to be built, but that's... One is enough. One is enough. And then levies like this. But still, we need 10 logs and 5 planks. And our kohlrabis are going to die. Yeah, we are not in a great situation here. At least the first one will be kinda short, I guess. Okay, we have kohlrabis. Let's go and harvest everything. "20 working hours. We can pause one pump, or maybe both of them. Okay, let's see how we will handle the bad tide. Let's fill it up once more to hold a little bit more water. At least this will now not evaporate that quickly. So this may last for a couple of days. Hopefully. It's like half full. So definitely it should last at least 2-3 days. And in the meantime, we'll be working on these levees and the floodgate in the middle. So as soon as we get more logs, we can manufacture some planks. Alright, 0.3 days and it's here. Our farmers will be diligently working and harvesting the food. And now for the bad tide. Eight days. Okay, so I was wrong. We will not get like a easy start with just like 1 day bad tide or 2-day bad tide. 8 days. Straight 8 days. The contamination will spread. and kill everything. That's not covered like here. And this is very fragile. Because as soon as this water level gets down enough, this can flood in. Well, maybe not, as long as I keep this floodgate open. Maybe that's not the case. We should be fine, I think. Yeah, this is the problem, the contamination. It's killing the kohlrabi, so they are not drying out and waiting for us to harvest them. They are being killed, just like with the blueberries. So we will need to plant more blueberries afterwards. Yeah, these are all dead. They are just gone. Gone. Not gone, but gone. And the pumps can't pump anymore. The contamination is way too high. There's still some blueberries here. We need more science and we need more logs. Yeah, we have a kinda very slow start. Let's go turbo speed. Keep only one farm running. We can still be growing some food down here. And we definitely need that middle island later. Okay, 6 days to go. Turbo speed it is. We should not run out of the food. Even this area is irrigated, that's nice. This is helping quite a lot. Okay, we are gathering science. So what should we unlock next? Maybe stairs to be able to get up there? No. Let's unlock fluid dump first, so we can make our own irrigation. We can be using that even right here to be filling this big lake. Or maybe rather not. Maybe build a smaller one up here to keep our stuff from drying out. It will not be perfect, of course. Okay, let's build this first. That will be a lot of logs. But we have our pine trees ready to be harvested or chopped down. And then here, yeah, I will need to unlock the stairs too. Okay, we can. We'll need some planks. And a platform would be nice. Okay, this will take some time to build anyway, so we have time to get more science and unlock the platforms. Then build a fluid dump there. This will be irrigated. Okay, at least these blueberries are not going to die. Yeah, they will still survive. But I will need to plant new ones. Maybe with the irrigation running here, these will not get that high contaminated and survive. There is one bush really that survived. Okay, I think since we have down this area with the kohlrabis, let's plant here blueberries. When that will be irrigated. Okay, 0.8 days. I'm going to turn on the pump so I don't forget. Second farm would be nice, so they can replant all the kohlrabis. And we need to gather more logs and start making planks again. Let's go turbo speed for a while. Okay, bad tide's over. We survived our first bad tide. Good, 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 good. Let's fill this up with water. Okay, I think I can keep this at like 0.9 and it works well. Alright. It will keep this up filled up. And to keep that water there, when the drought starts, I can close this floodgate and keep it inside. Okie dokie. Unfortunately, we lost our blueberries here. And our population is dropping and dropping. We are down to 10 beavers. We should maybe really build them some barracks to improve their well-being. But that's quite expensive and we need those logs for other projects. And I should not be growing crops here inside. So clear this planting area. I forgot about that. And another bad tide is approaching. You know what? Let's add more water tanks. I think we will need them. I think we may have soon the problem with blueberries. So I'm going to add a new storage and keep collecting as many blueberries as is possible. Ooh, nice storm. Look at that. Everything is flooded. Oh yeah, this is awesome. It's a little bit disrupting everything, but this is exactly what I wanted from the game. More variety in what's happening on the map and less predictability. This is really nice touch. This may be the best mod ever made for the Timberborn. Oh yeah, that was a massive storm. This is still flooded. But no harm done. Even your reservoirs could be replenished slightly this way. Okay, build me that storage, but unfortunately again we are out of logs. This is really terrible area. We are not growing enough trees at all. Okay, bad tide is here. Let's close this floodgate and open this one completely. 10 days, 2 days more. This is really bad. We may even run out of water this way. We weren't able to build enough water tanks. Oh, our storage for kohlrabis is full, so we can't harvest more. Okay, that's a nice problem to have. This is really not the best spot here. Let's unlock platforms. 100 science. We are going to make some planks. If we can. Because currently we don't have any logs. What doesn't need to be running? Yeah, the pump, you can't pump anymore. You can't pump more. We are going to cut down these trees. Anyways, they are not really that spreading that much. It will be better to get that irrigation done. Oh yeah, I was wondering where are all my beavers, but I have only 8. And you are really red. Ah, that's bobbing about. One of the mod makers of the Ember Pelts. Well, he is the maker of Ember Pelts, but other mods too. Welcome to my colony. Hopefully you will survive. But you will not have a great time sleeping in that scorching, you know, sun. Oh, these blueberries will die before the end of the bad tide. Those ones that we planted. It would be really nice if we have some rain that would, you know, keep them alive for a couple of days more. Well, never mind. When we get access to this island, we can cut down all the trees and plant their blueberries, and they will be safe here. Maybe do it half blueberries, half trees. Okay, we are down to 200 water. I hope that's still enough. And those platforms were built. Okay, we will need one more platform here for the fluid dump. And fluid dump will need another 10 planks. But if we manage to build this, we will be safe as long as we have enough water. So we will need to build more water tanks. Okay, we are clearing out this island. Unfortunately, we don't have that big reach here with the forester, but at least plant some of the blueberries here to make sure that we will be able to grow our population. And you can plant some oaks here. I think that will be really nice. Oh yeah, this is being built. Nice. Oh, we have all the planks. Okay, stop making planks. We don't need more. Now we need logs. And 1 day to go. So let me turn on the pumps so they are ready. We barely survived. So the next thing that we really need is first to expand our water tanks. And then we can finish the irrigation. Cycle 6 begins. And we are still standing here, surviving against the odds. And all the blueberry bushes here died, unfortunately. Now the storm comes. I needed a storm a couple of days ago. Where you've been? And we need that second farm running. Ooh, we don't have beavers. Yep. At least the kohlrabies are holding up. Now we need to fill up the water tanks. But this lumberjack should be working all the time. Another bad tide. Okay, let's fill our lake while we can. Yep, keep filling it up. And we need to be pumping all the water. Another storm is here. We have a 400 water stored. We need a little bit more logs to build a few more tanks. Oh, pause. I misclicked. Okay, close that. I mean, open that, close this. Okay, do not get that bad water overspill. Whew, that was close. Okay, we managed to store more water, but again, the drought is even longer. It's now 15 days. I may need to pump out the water from this lake at some point, which is definitely not ideal. This is really bad, really bad. We'll be adding another emergency pump for the next season and more tanks. And I mean it by building even more tanks like this. The water is becoming the priority. We need to work on that. So this is all priority now, not the irrigation. At least we have enough food, so that should not be a problem. Our new blueberries are growing here, so we will be able to get there. Let's build that gatherer's flag here instead of that one tree, as these become useless. Yeah, there are no more blueberry bushes alive. We can clear this out. Pumps can't do anything, unfortunately. Okay, we can be running the farms now on one, like one planting, one harvesting. That should be enough. And currently we are going to build more pumps and more storages. Nothing else. Maybe throughout the bad tide and drought can't be rain? It would be nice to have it. I didn't notice, I wasn't checking or paying attention much throughout the bad tide and drought, but maybe there can't be a rain throughout these seasons. Is there something in that mod? Something about it. And when the sandstorm can happen? I don't know. We will see. Okay, no weather before cycle. That's just for the start, right? Okay, I think there is nothing. about it. Okay. Like, nothing about it saying that it can happen throughout the drought or bad tides. Maybe it's just really random. Okay, we used all the logs. Now we just need to wait to grow more trees. We have even some oaks planted. That will take a long time to grow, but we'll get a lot of logs from them. Currently we have one unemployed, but not much to do. So, yeah, let's keep it running and waiting. There isn't much to do right now at this stage. But the water tanks are being built. We even have that additional pump running. 4 more days to go. We are down to 200 water. Our main weakness right now is really water. Food is alright, look at that. Full storages. We even have 2 full storages of berries. So even if we lose all the berry bushes, we will be still good. And this will soon dry out, but it will not be that bad, as in 2 days there will be a water flowing again. And so far, no rain, no storm throughout the bad tide, so it seems like it can't happen. It can happen only throughout the wet season, which I would prefer to be able to, you know, at least set it up to happen even throughout the bad tides. But I guess throughout the bad tide there is that acid rain that can happen. And the water is gone. But we will replenish that very soon. Let's go. And the storm is coming, just like at the end of the bad tide, so I guess it can happen. Yeah, it can happen. So it is just random, so we were just unlucky. Look at that, it's even irrigating our crops. Nice. Right, pumps will be running. They are on the highest priority. You know, if we don't have enough beavers. As soon as the bad water from here is cleared out, we can pump this again. Look at that, it is nicely irrigated from the water that was raining down for a while. For like an hour. Okay, bad water is gone. Let's fill up our lake. And now we need to fill up our water tanks. So 18 working hours remains in place. You will need to be working a lot. And when we will have some spare logs, we will finally build them a shelter and a campfire. Somewhere. I think closer to the edge. Like somewhere here. Where it is guaranteed that it will get contaminated throughout the bad tide. So we can have a barrack right here. And a campfire next to it. Yeah, very simple setup. Like that. But anyways, this is on the highest priority. And then irrigation is a lower priority. And we will have a drought for the change. Nice. And our new blueberries plus the old ones that were here. We have a berries ready. But we don't need them because we have enough berries currently in our storage. And it is raining again. Show me the rain, where it is landing. Oh, here. Oh, this is really nice. Even the sound effect is really good. It is really good. And all the water tanks are filling up nicely. So we are almost at 1,000 water. We are not there quite, but very close. We are just missing logs. We need to wait for that forest to regrow. When this irrigation will be working, we can then start growing some oaks back here. That should be irrigated. And drought is here. I should have closed this. Oh, it is at 1. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of overflowing. That's fine. Holding up the water a bit. Okay, pump while we can. Only 9 days, so this is not that harsh. It's good. And we have all the water that we currently need. Now we just need to wait for those logs to finish the irrigation. Which is currently just a matter of time. Just a couple more days until the pine trees or oaks are ready to be chopped down. But still we need 4 more tanks to be built. Since this is still getting irrigated, I'm going to remove these blueberry bushes from here, and instead we are going to plant more pine trees here. And the water tanks were built, so now the next phase will be to finish the irrigation. And these 3 lumber mills we can remove from here, they will not work anymore. And then we can build the barracks, campfire, and even some decorations, like this shrub. And look at that! The irrigation is working! It's running. We don't need that much food in our current state, I guess. Let's plant more oaks. And right now, I don't know if that was a thunder in a game or outside, but I guess outside, as it is quite hot here. It's more than 30 degrees. So yeah, maybe there will be some storm. Maybe I will lose power, which is highly probable. Thanks to my UPS that it will not cut me off. Anyways, this is turning out really nicely. I like it, and I really love that rain. Let me see that irrigation working fully. Oh yeah. Forester, you can reach all the way here. Okay, we'll have a nice pine forest here next to our housing. I don't know how far that will be contaminated. I don't remember. Especially when we have irrigation now running. Maybe I can put some... we will have enough logs. So what we can do is build the levees here and some floodgates. And floodgates then here on this side to better control the bad water and flow in general. Of course, this will be expensive, at least for our current state, right? It's not that expensive in general, but for our current output it is. But with these new oaks and these new pine trees here, it should be much better for us. And we will still need to improve the water storage. And we are at a well-being score 5. Brilliant. It will go even higher with the campfire. Lovely. And that 2 shrubs that they will build, that will add even more to it. Oh yeah. And drought is over. Let's turn on all the pumps, or maybe 3. Let's lower the working hours to 16. We are not in that emergency situation anymore. So I guess they don't need to be working that hard. Now priority, fill up all the water tanks. And then when we have spare beavers, you don't need to be here working all the time. I will be micromanaging that for now. Hopefully I will not screw that up. Well-being 6, nice. And we have only 1 unemployed. I need at least 2 beavers to start making planks, but we have 13. When they will use all of them, we can then start making more. Well-being score 7. Oh yeah, so our beavers will live a little bit longer, I think. Let me check. Yeah, plus 20% life expectancy. So we will have a higher population with just 1 breeding pod, because they will live longer. And we still have 1 homeless. So we can add another barracks right here. Okay, fill up all those tanks. This lumberjack doesn't need to be here. Neither is you. And we will add more water tanks up here. Oh, now the thunder was inside the game. Oh yeah, it is so nice. This is almost like a different game now. I know I may be, you know, overselling it, but this is exactly what I wanted from this game. For a very long time. Maybe from update 4 or 5. Maybe even longer. Yeah, I played this game for a very long time already. Oh, yeah. the tanks are full, so let's have our few beavers to start working in the lumber mill. Good, good, good. We can have 2 workers in the lumber mill. Let's make some planks. They already start working on this, which is exactly what I want. Those platforms and the floodgates. And a bad tide is approaching, and we are down to 8 beavers again. Okay, so we will struggle with the workforce at a time. And there isn't really much that I can stop. We have only 1 lumberjack running, 1 forester. Yeah, I'm making planks right now. 1 pump is running. 2 farmers. Maybe we can get away with just 1 farmer for now. Yeah, Bobbing Apple died of old age, but he will be reborn again one day. Maybe not in this playthrough, but he will be reborn again. He is eternal. When these floodgates will be built, I will be able to block the bad tide at this location already. And to save a little bit more water in this area. To irrigate a little bit more and save it from the contamination. So that's really important part. We have 13 planks. We can finish, yeah, we can definitely finish this, but probably not in 1.7 days. Okay, stop producing planks, increase our workers to 4. And prioritizing that. Let's go 24-hour workday. Let's try building it. Like, I want to stop the bad tide here, at this location. We just need 1 more levee to be built. Yeah, 4 more walks. 2 more walks. You can do it. You'll do it and I will send you home. Perfect. They finished it. Okay, you deserve your rest. Let's go on a 15 working day. 15-hour working day. Let's water in. Let's have this at 0.95. This can be at 0.902. And then when the bad tide happens, we'll just close it. Okay, let's lower the builders down to 1. That's fine. Turn on the pump again. Let's accumulate some logs. And we will build more water tanks. And then if I raise these levees up by 1 block, we can have a like a little reservoir here. But at least closing this will help us to save the trees and other crops here, because it will block the contamination, which is a win-win situation. But we may constrain the bad water through this narrower path a little bit more. So hopefully there will not be any flooding. Okay, 0.1 days, close this, close this. We have plenty of water. Okay, how long? 12 days? Oh, 11. I wasn't that far off. And now just finish the second barrack and grow the population more. And if we will not be able to grow past that 10-12 beavers, I'm going to add another breeding pod. To speed things up, but maybe we should first work more on the water storage. I don't know right now. I will decide that later. And this is working really well. Look at that. Yes, we are losing these crops on contamination, but that's fine. It's not getting that far as before, and this irrigation is definitely helping with that. And the food is holding too. And we have injured beaver, or maybe chipped it. I seen some icon. We went quite along without needing a grindstone. So let's build one. And the second barracks were built. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. If I build another levee here, I may lower the contamination that is hitting our trees in this area. Let's see. Let them build it. Okay, next day it will be finished. You see? That contamination went back. And we gained at least 6 more trees here. And some kohlrabis for sure. Levees are really powerful. You don't even need an irrigation barriers or contamination barriers. You just need levees. And preferably explosives. And look at that, so many trees we have here. But I don't have any lumberjack up here in this location, and your storage is even full. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, let's add then another lumberjack up here. And I should have paused the pumps already, as they can't pump anymore. The contamination's too high. And let's go and make more planks. Okay, these floodgates need to be at 0 when you are building them. To not flood everything with the bad water. That wouldn't be good. That would be definitely bad. Oh, we don't even need this platform here. Yeah. Sure, save that. And I think it's time to build some storage for our trees. I mean the logs. But I think we'll go just with the small piles for now, as we are kinda short on room. We don't have enough space. So let's stockpile logs, and new floodgates were built. Nice, so we will be able to raise the water level here. Especially throughout the droughts, that will be very beneficial for us. And up here, since we still don't have an access to gears, let's build more of these small, shitty water tanks that are keeping us alive. I may complain about them, but they are keeping us alive, really. Oh yeah, this is going really well. Look at that. What a progress. So I will be ending this episode here at the end of the bad tide. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you are enjoying this new one with a new mod, which is really awesome. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. And hopefully I will not forget to put the link to the mod in the description. So have a nice day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.